Now, try this listening exercise. Listen to a lecture about the advantages and disadvantages of sole proprietorships. There's a worksheet for this exercise. Complete the worksheet by filling in the missing words. It's a good idea to print the worksheet if you want. You can find it as a PDF in this section. Before you listen, read the text carefully and try and guess the answers. You will see the advantages text on the next slide. Now, pause the video. Read this text carefully. This text is about the advantages of sole proprietorships. As you read, try and guess the answers before you listen. Pause the video again. Read this text about the disadvantages of sole proprietorships. As before, read the text and try and guess the answers before you listen. Now, listen to the lecture on advantages and disadvantages of sole proprietorships. You will hear the advantages first, and then on the next slide, you will hear the disadvantages. As you listen, fill in the blanks on the worksheet.
Sole proprietorships have some major advantages. The first advantage is that a sole proprietorship is the easiest form of business to start. The name of the business must not be the same one that is already registered. The proprietor, the owner, may need to register and get a license from the local government. However, there is no need for any further legal work to start the business. The second major advantage is that the owner has complete control over how the business is managed and can make all the decisions independently. Also, there are few government regulations that need to be followed in the running of these businesses. However, there are also some disadvantages of sole proprietorships. First, the proprietor has unlimited liability if anything goes wrong. This might include liability for injuries to employees or members of the public due to accidents at the business or when the business equipment is being used. Also, the owner is liable for any debts owed by the business. If the business fails, all the owner's personal assets may be taken to pay off the debt. A second problem comes when the owner needs to raise capital for the business. Banks may agree to lend money only if the proprietor owns a valuable asset such as a house. However, they may refuse a loan, especially if they think that the business is not likely to be successful.
You can listen to the lecture as many times as you want. Then, when you have finished, go on to the next slide and check your answers. Here are the answers for the advantages of sole proprietorships. Number 1 is registered. Number 2, the owner. Number 3, local government. Number 4, control. Number 5, decisions. And number 6, regulations. Here are the answers for the disadvantages of sole proprietorships. Number 7, unlimited liability. Number 8, liability. Number 9, accidents. Number 10, debts. Number 11, assets. Number 12, capital. Number 13, lend. Number 14, asset. Number 15, successful. It's important to check the meanings of any words that you don't know. Go back to the vocabulary page and check the meanings there, or check in a dictionary. Then, when you're happy, go on to the next exercise.